This is a presentation of our team's project management plan, narrated by myself along with William Daniel, Kyle Crifasi, Cody Vanderlick, and Andrew Zhou.
The goal of New Energy Oil's project is to generalize the procedure for hydraulic fracturing based on geography, depth, and size of the reservoir in order to optimize production by establishing the number of fracture stages as well as the composition of fracture fluid and proppant necessary. This is done in order to make the production as economically efficient as possible. The project manager, Galen Guillory, has the overall authority and responsibility for managing and executing this project according to this project plan. Guillory will work closely and diligently with his team as well as professional engineer William Daniel, who is serving as project mentor. Team members will report progress as well as reports to the project manager in order to create an organized and parallel work environment for the team. The project manager is responsible for communicating as well as organizing progress and performance through each stage of the project. The milestone schedule is comprised of strictly major project milestones, such as project completion as well as completion dates for various phases of the project. New Energy Oil's project is not limited to these milestones, but must reach completion of each milestone in order to complete the project. If there is any scheduling delay which may impact the completion date of the project or delivery date, the project manager must be notified immediately in order to make proactive decisions to mitigate delays in delivery. Any approved changes to these dates will be addressed to the project team members by the project manager only. This is New Energy Oil's milestone schedule, as well as forecasted completion dates for each phase of the project. Here's New Energy Oil's milestone schedule continued. New Energy Oil's work schedule, which is composed of weekly meetings among team members at a location determined by the project manager. Each meeting consists of planning, discussing, and reporting any progress made as a group or individually in order to keep maximum organization. These meetings began at the beginning of fall 2015 semester and will conclude at the end of the spring 2016 school semester. The work schedule was approved by our project mentor, and any changes to the schedule will be made and approved by the project manager.
This is our change management plan. Anytime a change to our project is requested, it must follow the 5 steps listed to be fulfilled. A more in-depth description of each step can be found in our project management plan. This chart depicts our communications management plan. It helps organize the various forms and participants involved in common communication practices throughout our project. For our cost management plan, the project manager will manage all costs with the help of the project sponsor. During the weekly meetings, the cost of the project will be discussed, and at the end of each month, a budget review will be conducted. Our procurement management plan lists the steps that need to be taken in order to purchase any item or service deemed necessary for the project's completion. First, we will determine if an item or service is necessary. Then we will obtain and compare quotes from various vendors. Once our project sponsor approves, we will follow through and purchase whatever item or service is necessary.
This is our project scope management plan that lays out the responsibilities of the project manager and project sponsor in relation to the project scope and the scope change process. The schedule management plan is created using the project deliverables from the work breakdown structure, and the outline of the plan is as follows. Listed here are the milestones for our project schedules. The responsibilities and tasks of the project manager and the project sponsor in regard to quality control is listed here. All work completed for the project will be implemented using the quality management plan.
Project team identifies any risk associated with the project. Approach to each risk is laid out. All potential risks are identified in time to create a strategy to mitigate each onset we discover. Immediate risks are added to the project schedule so necessary steps are provided. Risk manager will provide updates on any potential risks during every meeting with the project group.
The cost baseline is a tool for cost assessment. We use this to divide our expenses into different phases, showing total expenses after completion. Although we have no expenditures in our planning phase, we spent valuable time analyzing data and research. Our design and testing phases have the highest costs. With our plan implemented, the production increase would raise profits enough to cover the increased well costs. It is important for all projects to classify quality standards. The American Petroleum Institute sets many of the regulations for production operations. This quality baseline defines our procedure standards and how we expect our project to be completed. Using initial and final production rates, along with well costs, we can analyze our well's performance. With API standards met and all acceptable levels passed, we can complete our project.